When we talk about proof for the Christian claims, the Christian Bible, the Christian worldview, what we want to point out is a fallacy that unbelievers have, and facetiously referred to as the crackers in the pantry fallacy. So how do you know there are crackers in the pantry? Well, you can debate about it, or you can go over, open up the pantry and look in. But you don't prove everything in the same way. And so what the fallacy is for unbelievers is they want you to prove God in that way. Like, open up the pantry and let's see. But different things are proven in different ways. And so for somebody to demand particular kinds of evidence, the nature of what you're trying to prove dictates what kind of evidence is required to prove that. So, for example, somebody says the crackers are in the pantry. Well, you can go open it up and look. There's no way to prove it apart from that, really. If you want to prove the temperature in the refrigerator, you don't use a torque wrench to do that. You don't use a pressure gauge. You use a thermometer, because the nature of what you're trying to prove determines what type of evidences are necessary for it. So when somebody demands that God be proven in a particular way, it's perfectly reasonable for you to assert that they have no right to claim that God must be proven in a particular way. It has to be related to the nature of God. It has to be related to what God, who God is. If He's the universal, non-physical, He's a spirit, He's not material, He's transcendent of the world, well, what kind of evidences would be involved to prove His existence? Well, there would have to be things, entities that exist that are non-physical, that are universal, that are unchanging, that don't contradict. And so the foundation for laws of math, laws of logic, these types of things, they are founded in the Christian God. And so you can say that the evidence for His existence is proven in that way, and you're not obligated to say that God has to prove Himself in the way that you demand. You can't just demand God prove Himself in the way you prefer. You got to provide reasons for that claim. So don't fall into the crackers in the pantry fallacy in your discussions.